Good day everyone, I am Laura Jorovino and I'll be discussing about biotechnology in agriculture. Biotechnology is widely used in agriculture to improve plant growth and yields, increase resistance to pests and diseases, and enhance nutritional content. In fact, it's estimated that up to 80% of all processed foods today contain ingredients derived from biotechnology. You've probably heard the term GMO before, but what does it mean? Genetic modification occurs when the DNA of one living being is added into the DNA of another so that a desirable trait becomes part of the new modified organism. For example, a corn plant can be bred to resist herbicide that will kill the weeds growing around it but will complete the nutrients and life. In this video, we will study about GMO and GM crops. So first, what exactly is a GMO? GMOs, or genetically modified organisms, are organisms whose genetic material has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. They are used to produce medicines, genetically modified food, and in scientific research. Genetic engineering is the modification of an organism's phenotype by altering its genetic makeup. Genetic engineering is primarily performed by simple mating or gene recombination. What is GM crops? Genetically modified or GM crops are the type of plants whose DNA has been modified through genetic engineering for embedding a new trait to the plant which does not occur naturally in the species. Foods produced from or using GM organisms are often referred to as GM foods. GM crops were first introduced in the USA in 1994 with the flavor silver tomato, which had been genetically modified to slow its ripening process, delaying softening and ripening. The farming of GM crops has massively increased since the mid-1990s. The GM crops grown commercially included potatoes, squash, pumpkins, alfalfa, aubergine, sugar beet, papaya, oilseed rape, maize or corn, soya beans, and cotton. How are GMO plants made? First, scientists look for a desired trait in a plant, animal, or even bacteria. It could be a trait like resistance to drought, insects, or viruses. Then they copy the gene that contains that trait and insert it into the DNA of the plant they want to improve. Scientists then grow the plant to see if it adopts the desired trait. Genetically modified crops are usually regarded as double-edged swords. This is because they come with a set of pros and cons. From pros like strengthening crops, insect resistance, and being good for the environment to cons like allergic reactions to outcrossing and more. Watch till the end to know about all of them. First, the pros. Number 1. They are more appealing to eat. Qualities can be changed or improved with genetically modified food so they become more pleasing to eat. Number 2. Stronger crops. This means that grain will be good quality and sufficient yields even under poor or severe weather conditions. Number 3. Easier to transport. Because GMOs have a prolonged shelf life, it is easier to transport than greater distances. This improves This improvement makes it possible to take excess food products from one community and deliver it to another that may be experiencing a food shortage. Number 4, they are cheaper. Number 5, insect resistance. Number 6, improved nutritional content. The nutritional content of the crops can be altered as well, providing a denser nutritional profile than what previous generations were able to enjoy. This means people in the future could gain the same nutrition from eating lesser amounts of food. For example, rice can be genetically modified to produce high levels of vitamin A. This can help reduce global vitamin deficiencies. Number 7. New products. New kinds of crops are being developed to be grown at extreme climates, such as those present in dry or freezing environments. As an example, scientists have developed a new type of tomato that grows in salty soil. Number 8. Decrease in global warming. Number 9. Medical benefits. Through a process called farming, it is possible to produce certain proteins and vaccines along with other pharmaceutical goods, thanks to the use of genetic modifications. Number 10. Lesser use of pesticides and herbicides. And 11. Good for the environment. Now let's move on to the cons. Number 1. Allergic reactions. Number 2. May produce superbugs. Number 3. Antibiotic resistance. Number 4. Outcrossing. Outcrossing refers to the risk of GMO genes mixing with those of conventional crops. It can happen over large distances where new genes can be included in the offspring of organic traditional plants or crops that are miles away. This means difficulty distinguishing which crop pels are organic and which are not, posing a problem of not being able to properly label non-GMO food. Number 5, lower level of biodiversity, and number 6 may affect animal protein. It's pretty clear that the pros outweigh the cons of genetically modified food, but there is food that we should eat regularly for good health. Thank you for listening.